Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Brittany, or Orange Ninja Bunny. We are back with a speed build. This time it is a florist retail store. It's called Stem and Leaf. And while I was editing the last speed build, the cozy cottage, I got this idea. I liked the idea. So, but here we are. I'm having issues with the fencing. And the cast for this is not included in this build because I'm going to make a house for the person I imagine to own this place. And I liked the idea that, like, she converted, like, maybe she inherited a trailer from her mom, or, you know, something like that, or it was hers before. I didn't think about how she got the trailer, but she converted it into the, my brain, into the florist shop, basically. And everything's really compact, like really compact. And I'm going to move her to the adjacent lot, and because I want everything to be playable, the guy who lives there in the plane, I can't remember his name currently, but I know he's needed for Strangerville, so he's gonna get a niece. Yeah. And I kind of brightened up this build a little bit. It was kind of like that dingy green, and I kept the green, obviously, because, you know, it's a florist shop. But I went with, like, whites, green and yellow, and I really liked that. I think it looks really nice and cute. But I had a bit of trouble with wallpaper as well, because I was like, I want it to be like kind of earthy themed. I wish that we had like something like vines, but we do not. So I just went with this. And then at first I was going to do that laminate floor from Get Together, or not Get Together, Get to Work. But I decided against it. And then I made a little play area for the kiddos that come, which I thought was cute. It's a little packed, but, you know, whatever. Also, it's dog friendly as well, dog and cat friendly. I didn't put any lot traits for this one, I don't think. Yeah, I did not. But I'd probably, like, before I upload it, I might add good soil and, like, I don't know if you can do dog and cat friendly, but, you know, just something like that. And then, yeah, we have, like, this outdoor garden area, which is just going to be for flowers. Which I found that I don't have a lot of saved rooms, which, by the way, I will definitely credit everyone I use rooms from. I use some custom artwork as well. But, like, there's not many, like, flower gardens that I have, like, saved, so I need to get on that. So, because, like, I have the gardens, obviously, but I don't really need all the other junk. So, yeah. And then I was, like, thinking that, like, about, like, how some places have, like, outlines for, like, where you can walk and stuff. And I was like, oh, this will be nice, like, with the driftwood and stuff. And then I was like, well, how do you get these chairs? And I just changed it. And I changed up, like, the orientation, because it's just the same thing over and over again. But I found this driftwood, and I thought it was cute. And, like, I'm just putting, like, debug stuff. That table is gonna get so cluttered. It's gonna be so fun. But that table is, like, basically everything that this person uses, because this is basically their office outside. And since we're in the desert, it doesn't quite matter, because it doesn't usually rain in the desert, so that's nice. And I do find, like, a rock climbing book, and I like the idea that she's into rock climbing as well. Also, I put that trash bin there, but it's not going to be there when we're done, because I needed room for flowers, okay? And I put, like lunch, dog food, a drink for her. Also, this vine, it goes through the window, but I liked that idea that, like, she had made this vine out of, like, clay and, like, paper mache and other junk, and, you know, like, she had made it, and, like, she made it look like it was coming through, like, the window, so she's, like, also kind of artsy craftsy a little bit. I haven't made this sim yet, but good lord, I have so much personality going on for her. Yeah. And then I put, like, a couple, like, different things. I have put a candle there, because, like, I thought that that'd be nice. I put, like, a pamphlet, that I think the pamphlet would be nice, like, you know, like, maybe she's looking at, like, what to buy, and, like, you know, it's like a catalog. And then, what else? I put the package there, but I think I get rid of it. And I put, like, these sticks. Oh my gosh, these sticks are so great. They look so nice. It's like mulch, but, like, we're in the desert, so it doesn't really matter. So she just kind of put it there, and, like, yeah. And then I find all of the things. I don't put every single one out, I don't think. It's basically all of them, which is why I ended up, you know, not having that garbage can there. Yeah. There are so many of them, but I wanted to have, like, a variety. Like, I wanted her to be able to, like, ooh, excuse me, I burped. Sell a bunch of things. Oh, and I found all of the cards related to, like, outdoorsy stuff, like the fall one, the gnome one. I mean, the one is vegetables as well, but there's, like, some other stuff, and then the flower one. And then every time I find a flower, I put it near the thing, like, it's like scraps that had fallen down, below the, what is that called? Florist station. There we go. Good job, me. And then there's that rock climbing book that I put on the bench. And then I had, like, some florist books, like, I don't know, that I put out. And then these, I don't know if they cause problems, those weird suspicious plants things, but I put them there. I also put the Venus flytrap thing, from 6am, I think it's called, from Get Together, the alien planet. Oh, also I put retro music, because I think that she's, like, a retro kind of music girl. I liked that idea. What else? I'm really just going through all this. I'm legit going through debug to find a specific item. Could not find it. Had to go and find it in the gallery. And then I didn't even use the item because I found something better. I just thought it was super funny. I didn't go for death flower, by the way. I don't know. But you can have a death flower bouquet, just so you know. And then, yeah, the dog leashes, and, like, here we are putting nice little things around, and, these bird feathers I thought were nice, like, maybe she had them out, like, these are her favorite birds or something, and there's the cat tree, that kind of blends in, so that's nice. And then I put these, like, little lights around that obviously won't emit that much light, but, you know, never mind. They're nice. And I knew the item was from cats and dogs, but it was not showing up in debug. It was so annoying. And then I had to connect to the internet, and I was like, well, hold on, let me just continue doing this. And continuing to try to find it on my own, which is a huge failure anyway. Yeah, there we go. And I found, like, I downloaded these things off screen, but I found these, and I wanted to put them back here, but the way, it was so annoying, because I couldn't place them there, because it just wasn't working. It was so annoying. And I was really gonna do the beach fencing, but I found these, and I liked them a little bit more, and I decided this looked a little bit more like it would be, I guess, the fencing instead of, like, the beach fencing. So you see, I wanted to put it here, but it's not having it because of, like, the spatial stuff. I don't know. Anyways, I put it here instead in front, which I think it looks nice that way too. And then I kind of, like, finagle it so that, like, there's 3 posts in a row. So yeah, it looks a little derpy, but it's fine. And then I put these down, which I think that adds to it, even though it's not necessary. And then we have more flowers. Yay, flowers. It's super weird. It can go one way, but it can't go the other way. But yeah. What else? I was gonna have like a green roof, but there wasn't like that dingy green, because I didn't want it to be like that bright green or that dark green. I wanted it to match the awning, but it didn't work, so I just did black. And then here we are trying to find freaking plants. My God, plants. Yeah, this is, wow, that's nauseating. Oh, I think at some point I also put garlic outside the front window, like front door. And I liked the idea that she's afraid of vampires and she doesn't want them in her shop. You'll see it in like this one of the screenshots. I don't know if it's already passed, but I liked the idea so much. And then we have this. I wish we had like a long one that was like too wide and I could put the sink in the center and I didn't have to do this weird glitchy thing. But here we are. So, because I do that a lot where I have like the 3 and then I put the 1 in the center. But we are in a, yeah. And eventually I get rid of all of these wall lights except for the hanging lantern because I want to put in my paintings that I found. Or well, I found them a while ago actually. So I wanted to add them basically. And then yeah, so many plants. Such a good time. And then yeah, I kind of do, yeah. I put this going on because I like the idea, and then I'm like, okay, what do I do? And then I'm like, and then I think I got more space going on this way. There's like a tiny, there's a tight spot there going through the area, but it's fine. And then I thought about doing this, but like, it didn't work because like sometimes they match up with those end pieces and like they create a square. But it was just not happening. And then I tried to do this with the 3 pedestal thing, and it did not work either because you can only put 1. It was very annoying, but I fixed it. It's fine. It looks nice. And then I go outside. So I put them outside because I mean I like this idea. It's nice. And then we kind of have a little bit of glitchy stuff going on in the front area, but it's fine. These ones are fine. And then we have like 3, yeah, there's 1 there, and then there's 3 outside in the front here, which kind of, everything looks a little derpy, but I'm like, you know what, it's fine. Because like, it's supposed to be like a converted trailer, like she couldn't add on to it, really. I mean, technically I expanded it, but get out of here. You don't need to know. And then I put I think this rug is super nice. I think it looks nice. Yep, we're putting nice final touches in. I put the blocks in because I was like, that's nice. I don't know if you can use both that and the playhouse at the same time, but whatever, it's fine. And then I wanted to do a yellow toy box, but there wasn't really one that fit the theme, so I did the monster that's green. And then I put the potty in because obviously if you're gonna have a toddler here, they'll need a potty at some point. But you gotta bring your own snacks, okay? We don't have any of that crap here. And then yeah, we're gonna go look at the paintings. This one is so good because it's paint from reference, and they're this nice little, like, look at those, they're so pretty. Obviously again, I'm gonna, you know, credit the person in the description, so please go check them out on the gallery and like download their stuff. And then I did some stuff on the outside as well because like it's the desert. So also, a lot of the stuff is happening outside. So, yeah, I fiddled around with the paintings for quite some time. But yeah, we're going to come into the screenshots soon. So thank you so much for watching. Please hit subscribe, like, and bell notification, not follow. Follow is for Twitch. But yeah. Oh, I forgot about this awning. Ooh. I spent so much time deciding on what color this is. It's like the remainder of the video. I spent so much time. I ended up going with green because my boyfriend said it looked better. The yellow looks really nice, but I think it washes out the build. So there's my dog. Thank you. So definitely the green. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about this too. My dog is so loud. You are so rude. I'm almost done. Anyways, it's not happening. She's not stopping. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're done. So we're just adding these potted plants around because I liked the idea that like she filled the area with like, oh, these are the plants, like, you know, you can choose the pot and whatever. You can't really do that technically. But, you know, I can order a pot for you and oh, I did that. Oh, yes. Oh, it's so pretty. I love that little thing on the ground. Yeah, we're pretty much just putting every single type of plant except for like a couple of them. The small ones, basically. And the ones that look a little too modern. Because I think she's more like boho kind of person. Like, she's a little into modern stuff, but mostly boho kind of farm, like, vibe is what I'm going for her. What else? What else am I talking about? That's it. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, do the things, please and thanks. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.